Your customers are writing you checks not based on the level of technical complexity. They're writing you checks based on the level of impact you're providing them.
I'm Stephanie Paterik, Editor-in-Chief of The Current, and we have a very cool guest in The Current studio today. Mike O'Sullivan is co-founder of Sincera, which was acquired by The Trade Desk in 2025, earlier this year. You now also serve as GM of product at The Trade Desk, and I'm really excited for you to come and talk and hear how things have been going post-acquisition.
I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
How do you feel like data is fueling premium publishing?
There's an enormous amount of engineering and effort around weeding out low quality supply, like very bad environments that obviously marketers don't want to be around. There's not really anything done to say, well, what's the best of the best and why?
What does good look like?
Right, exactly. But there's a few lighthouse metrics that apply to web, that apply to CTV, that are compounded together from different sources and different elements to really make something self-evident around quality. And one of those is around ad experiences and what we call ads to content ratio as one example. So it's like, what does a great publisher's ad experience look like? What's their ads to content ratio? How many ads are typically in view? And so focusing on some metrics that don't eliminate bad but highlight good has been really successful in elevating the focus on quality.
Let's talk about Sincera's transition into The Trade Desk. What have the early days of that been like, and what have you been focused on since then?
It's been great because we've been really able to focus on, I would say, two main initiatives. And the first is, how do we take Trade Desk products and supercharge these with more Sincera data? How do we make new Trade Desk products for publishers and others and supercharge that with Sincera data and Sincera signals? What does it look like when we commingle Sincera data and the billions of transaction data that Trade Desk sees in the bid stream today?
It's really great to get that insight, and it sounds like Sincera is not going away. It's really scaling.
Yeah, so no, exactly right. So there's Sincera data in the news side, and then in Trade Desk, but the other piece that you mentioned is this scaling, and what we're calling Open Sincera. So we're taking Sincera and we're making it available to everyone. And we're going to have key Sincera metrics open to anyone in the entire industry, and not just the ability to browse and see it and look up a publisher, which is great, but also the ability to use an API and get data about different publishers and allow people to build new products or enrich their own products. Really empowering an ecosystem to be more data-driven, more contextually aware, more aware of the ad environment that they're transacting on. So we're really excited to really scale that out.
So this is a brand new initiative.
Right.
I'm curious, why did you make the decision to open up Sincera data, and how do you hope people will benefit at the end of the day?
Being able to directly connect to all of the amazing advertisers that use the Trade Desk, all of the amazing publishers that are connected through OpenPath, and provide them these new metrics that allow them to really understand quality and drive much better campaign and marketing performance was really, really attractive to us. But as part of that sort of goal of scale, we also recognize that for the open internet to be successful, companies other than Trade Desk have to be successful. So it's really, really important that we share some of these signals, some of this data with everyone, and allow folks to create new and exciting products and experiences that benefit the open internet that we haven't even thought of.
Yeah, amplifying impact through accessibility.
Yeah.
Final question for you. So I'm curious, your perspective as a founder. How hard or easy is it to innovate in an age of big tech?
I think there is a huge amount of opportunity for innovation, but you have to have the conviction in the idea or problem you're pursuing. It's trite to say, but there are so many people who went to us at the beginning of Sincera and they said, I don't know, what is this? This is just a crawler. And then we would end the conversations yeah, maybe it is just a crawler. And then I think about it and I'm like, wait a minute, Google search is just a crawler. you know, and
Yeah.
it's like, hey, OpenAI, just a crawler. Like, you can be overly reductive, and there is a tendency for so many people in technology to correlate the newness and complexity of the technology you're using with the level of value your startup will provide. And it's like, okay, but what problem are you solving? I think there's no better time to be thinking about a startup or innovating in ad tech. And to me, the question is like, using boring technology is exciting.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's reliable. Pick an innovative problem to solve, not necessarily a brand new technology stack.
I love that as the final word. I am so happy that you came in. I know it's a busy time in all ways for you, and an exciting time. So thanks for coming to the Current studio. It's great to have you here.
Thank you for having me, and I look forward to future chats.
All right.